Welcome to Sunday School Bible Study for Sunday, November 26, 2023. I do not own the rights to this music. The topic is Beginning of the Tabernacle, and it's coming out of Exodus chapter 40, verses 16 through 30, verse 34 and 38. This is the reading for the Amplified Version. Thus, Moses did in accordance with all the Lord commanded him, so he did. Now it happened on the first day of the first month, Abib, in the second year, after the exodus from Egypt, that the tabernacle was erected. Moses erected the tabernacle, laid its sockets, set up its boards, put in its bars, and erected its support poles. He spread the tent over the tabernacle, and put the covering of the tent over it, just as the Lord had commanded him. He took the testimony, the stones inscribed with the 10 Commandments, and put it into the Ark of the Covenant, and placed the poles through the rings on the Ark, and put the mercy seat on top of the Ark. Moses brought the Ark into the tabernacle, and set up a veil partition for the screen curtain, and screened off the ark of the testimony, just as the Lord had commanded him. Then he put the table in the tent of meeting on the north side of the tabernacle, outside the veil. He set the bread of the presence in order on it before the Lord, just as the Lord had commanded him. Then he put the lampstand in the tent of meeting, opposite the table, on the south side of the tabernacle. Moses mounted and lighted the lamps on the lampstand before the Lord, just as the Lord commanded him. He put the golden altar of incense in the tent of meeting in front of the veil. He burned fragrant incense as a symbol of prayer on it, just as the Lord commanded him. Then he set up the screen curtain at the doorway of the tabernacle. He set the altar of burnt offering before the doorway of the tabernacle of the tent of meeting, and offered on it the burnt offering and the grain offering, just as the Lord commanded him. He placed the basin between the tent of meeting and the altar of burnt offering, and put water in it for washing. Then the cloud, the Shekinah, God's visible dwelling presence, covered the tent of meeting, and the glory and brilliance of the Lord filled the tabernacle. For throughout all their journeys, the cloud of the Lord was on the tabernacle by day, and there was fire in it by night, in the sight of all the house of Israel. The end. God bless you, and thank you for joining me today.